Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with 5 cards that you're going to want to invest in from Magnificent Mavens. If you guys enjoy these top 5s, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. We got something awesome planned for 3,500 subscribers. If you're buying any of these cards off TCG Player or anything off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost too. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members. You guys help the channel grow by getting me more equipment. I'm going to have a cool setup video later on. Might attach that to the end of the market watch. Might be its own video, not too sure just yet. But you guys also let me put more time into the YouTube channel instead of working. So thank you guys so much for that. And we're going to get right into it. So the first card I have here is Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. Now, first of all, we are getting the alternate art of this as an ultra rare. I say this because when we got the gold rare, it was very controversial because while a lot of people love this gold rare, including myself, I'm not a big fan of gold rares usually, but this alternate art looked really cool, and I actually think it complemented gold as well, as you guys see in the picture over here. However, amongst the Yu-Gi-Oh community, a lot of people really disliked how we were getting a lot of these alternate arts from the OCG as gold rares because a lot of people wanted them as secret, ultras, or anything but gold, to be honest with you here. And I can understand their point because some definitely look better than others. However, we are getting a reprint of this card, and even this gold rare alternate art was $20 to $24 at one point. You know, it kept just increasing slowly but surely. However, it debuted as a $4 card actually after pre-sale. So we're talking about when these sales actually hit. Now, on pre-sale right now, we're looking at $5 right now. And as we go further, this card's probably going to drop maybe a little bit more possibly, but I still think $5 for an Ultra Appaloosa that is an alternate art, something people really like, is a great investment because even if it goes down to say $3.50, $4, I don't really see it going below $3.50. This card is going to eventually climb back up to $20, $25, and people are probably going to want this more, not only than the gold rare alternate art, but every other version that is not the original secret rare, because some reprints are seen as more desirable than others. So $5, you're going to want to grab some copies. The second card that I actually have to get from Magnificent Mavens is Harpy's Feather Duster. Now we're actually getting the alternate art, as you see right over here, from this set, and I actually love the alternate art. But the reason why I'm telling you guys to grab these ultras is because while this card is very accessible, we've got it Maximum Gold, we've got it in not 1 but 2 structure decks, the card's still $5-6 plus. And this ultra rare right now on pre-sale is about $3.50. I'm not telling you guys to get it right now. I'm telling you guys to wait till the set kind of drops, maybe a few days in. This is probably going to be anywhere from $1 to $2. And I'm telling you guys to go in there. When it comes to these smaller penny stonks, they're more likely to go up to about, you know, $3, $4, $5. And I think this card is going to go through the same history as the other reprints. However, this card has a leg up on some of the reprints we've gotten in the last few years. Number 1, it is not a super rare, it is an ultra rare. Number 2, it's an alternate art. People are going to be more drawn to this alternate art than the other versions, especially because you only have, say, supers from a structure deck, a gold rare. You have other rarities and ways to get Harpy's Feather Duster that are old, like high rarity ones. But when it comes to, hey, you want a cheap reprint that kind of looks nice, this is probably going to be the go-to. So I would get this card, especially because destroying all you know, traps and spells your opponent controls, that's a very strong card, and we're seeing this card seeing a lot of side play and even some main play. Personally, I think if you're going to main deck back row hate and back row removal, especially for cards like Mystic Mine, this card is very good because it just clears up everything that your opponent has. Field spell included, spells and traps, basically anything. Obviously, it's great to run cards like Cosmic Cyclone and all that, but I think that if you're running back row hate, this is going to be in your arsenal no matter what. So I would grab these when they go a little further down. Keep a hot eye on it. Now, the third card I have for you guys today is actually Pendulum Call. Now, Pendulum Call on TCG Player currently is about $1.50. I know some other sites may have it for about $1. This card is most likely going to go down to bulk prices. So I'm talking maybe 75 cents or lower, could even be 50 cents. And that's why I'm going to tell you guys to go grab it. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to go grab it is because Pendulum Call, believe it or not, was not that accessible throughout its lifetime. Now, we had it in a structure deck and then Pendulum Evolution. So everybody and their mama had this card. But after time, we see more Pendulum decks, see more play. You know, these structure deck commons, you know, they were running out, with the common actually being a $12 card at one point for just a common out of a structure deck, and the super rares being up towards $20. These ultra rares, while Pendulum is not doing that much, I mean, Trip can only push so much, the card is still going to be considered the highest rarity of this card, number one. And number two, Pendulums are going to play it, right? If it gets Ash, it really does suck. By the way, if you don't know what Pendulums do, just Ash Blossom on that card. Usually that's going to hurt them quite a bit. So this card usually is a must-have in quite a few Pendulum strategies. If Pendulums ever get more support, or we get Electromite back, or we start seeing a Pendulum archetype that come out that's actually going to shake the meta, which is definitely not happening in this format. That's why some of these penny stocks you're going to hold on to for quite a bit here. This card could easily spike to $3 to $5, maybe even $6, $7 here. So for 50 cents, this is a card you're going to want to get quite a bit of bulk in. So if you see this in someone's bulk, you want some of these, they don't value it much, might be good to grab those or invest into them at 50 cents. So grab your copies while you could. Now, the fourth card I have here is actually Mezuki. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to get Mezuki is because, believe it or not, this card does not have that many holo prints for how relevant it is when it comes to playing zombie strategies. It has a Ultra and Dual Saga, and of course a Secret Rare in Premium Pack. Now, this card right now is about 90 cents to $1. However, it's going to be just like Pendulum Call, where I believe this card is going to go down to maybe even a quarter. Right, just because so many people are going to be opening up Magnificent Mavens, there's not going to be that much people wanting this card. However, Mezuki, no matter what, no matter how many times it's reprinted as a common, it seems like the card's always anywhere from $1 to $3, like no matter what. With this Ultra, I believe that this card is going to be the new $1 to $3 eventually. I think this is a card just like Zombie World and Ghost of the Past, where I told you guys to grab those at about a quarter. Right now it's sitting at about a clean $1. Could go up to $2 or $3, especially because Konami does give zombies a few bones here and there, pun intended, mind you. But this card can easily go up to about $3 to $5 eventually, just like Zombie World, depending on what support we get, what strategies come out, and how we get in the future. Because zombies will always be a fan favorite archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just in general as a toolbox deck. So I would grab your Mezukis probably around a quarter when they drop to that. Now, before I get into the final card to grab from Magnificent Mavens, I want to let you guys know I do have a P.O. box. So if you guys want to send me any cards, anything, cool to open up, it might be even a video even. In fact, that is what I am planning currently. Go ahead, send me some free stuff. I mean, hey, everybody likes free stuff, right? Especially me. So if you guys ever want to send me something like gifts or random cards or whatever, right? P.O. box down in the description. As well as I do have a gaming channel that I will be starting up very soon. Go subscribe to that, Team Neptunia. It will be in the description below as well, or the pinned comment. So the last card I have here today is Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. Now, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon was a card that we only got one printing of as a secret rare in Legendary Duelist Season 2. Now, this card debuted as about a $12 to $15 card, even though it was a promo, but then quickly climbed up to about $30, $40. And without this reprint, I think it could have climbed to $50. We've seen cards like Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, a card that is a secret rare in a core set, not only hold very good value, but actually getting bought out up towards $25, $30, now settling around $17, $18 from what I've last seen. And a lot of players might be thinking, well, there's not that many Blue Eyes players around. Well, it's not about just Blue Eyes players, it's about collectors as well. They're very interested in Blue Eyes cards. If it's a new Blue Eyes card and it's relatively good or it looks way cooler than the rest, they're going to want to grab that. And I'm looking at this card at $3 and I'm thinking, you know what, this card could probably go down to $2. But I think once it hits $2, not saying that getting at $3 is too bad, I just think that with the general notion of pre-sales being exaggerated, most likely 90-95% of the set tends to go down, especially as we get closer to the Friday that comes forth. This card will probably go down to about a $2 card, and this is when I would grab it. This card could probably hit $10. They do also play this in Blue Eyes as well as this card being the first reprint of that secret rare. I would be grabbing this card while you can. Blue Eyes cards are always a good investment in general. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are going for in Magnificent Mavens. Are you guys going for cards like Evenly, Lightning Storm? Are you guys kind of going just for fun, seeing if you can maybe pull some Sky Striker cards? Let me know in the comment section below. If you're buying any of these cards off TCG Player, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And I will see you guys in the next video.